MK, and I am here with another May I Scraplift You layout today, and today I am lifting Josephine Vanderhoven. I hope I said your last name correctly. I apologize if I did not. So here is another close-up of the layout that I am lifting from her. I have to tell you guys that I'm going to flip her layout and also end up doing a 8.5 by 11 page, just because of the fact that again, my fear of white space. So because she used she did use exclusive cocoa vanilla, I decided to do the exact same thing because I have a horrible problem of hoarding all of my cocoa vanilla. So I picked out mostly Boys Rule collection. So I have the ephemera, the frames, the chipboard, you name it, I've got it all. I also have the clear stickers. I have, oh my gosh, just everything. I think I have the cardstock stickers as well. So I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm using. And then from the No Limits collection, I have this awesome cut apart because I love these 3x4 color blocks. I can do so much with it and feel like I got a lot of paper on a page. I also have the Boys Rule wood grain, and then of course my white piece of paper. So what I'm going to be starting with is I'm going to go to the the shared die cut machine. Thank you, Lynn, for bringing your die cut machine. And I am going to end up cutting all my circles and then taking it to a sewing machine and sewing up and down, up and down. I think I did 3 passes each, and I did not bring the sewing machine to my table. A, there's not enough space, and B, we had it set up for everyone to use, so it had its own little table and everything. It got a lot of uses within the God knows how long I've had that sewing machine. It definitely got its own workout just in 5 days. Okay, so I'm going to double map my photos, and to be honest, I am I'm looking for my layout and I lost it. I'm sorry. I am actually ending up using 2 photos instead of 1, but I'll still have a title on here. So my layout's going to look a little bit different, but not a whole lot. And because I rotated her photo or her entire layout, I didn't rotate the orientation of the pictures and the title. So I rotated just the background to fit my 8.5 by 11 layout, but I did not rotate anything else. I still stuck with how the layout was supposed to be. Okay, so in the background, I wanted black splatters, so I'm just taking my Dilutions ink and splattering in the black. I also, hey, I found it. I also have some Dina Wakley in white gloss, and so I'm adding that just so that way it kind of sticks out on the circles, gives the circles a little bit more interest, because I don't plan on splattering after I have all the elements done. I wanted the splattering in the background instead of in the foreground and on top of everything. So it's just a dimensional thing. Even though there is no dimension, like there's no thickness, it still gives that illusion of depth when you have things in the background and things in the foreground, even though most of the elements I'm working with are pretty flat. This layout is pretty flat, other than the fact that I popped up my photos on foam squares. I am almost out of that roll of foam squares. Whoa! I can't believe it. It took me since 2019 to finally go through all of those rolls that I ended up with. So I will be going back to, which I'm not sure which one's the lesser of the 2 evils, but I will be going back to my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, which are my favorite. They've just got a perfect height to them. These ones that I've been working my way through are a little on the thicker side. I don't mind it at all, especially when I switch between Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and this brand. I think it's just the Dollar Tree brand of dimensionals, and so I've got a good mix in my albums. However, if that's all you use, your albums are going to get thick pretty quick. Okay, so back to the layout. I am sifting through all of the stars that I picked out. I thought I was going to use the open stars. along with the solid stars, but I do end up just using the solid stars. I have my cute little title cluster, which just says hello, and then down below my subtitle says you're the best. So this is Nana and Grandma from our trip to the cabin in 2021. And they joined us in the swimming pool, which the kids just died. This is the first time that Nana and Grandma have joined us in the swimming pool. Normally they're just viewers, watchers, photo takers, all that good stuff. And so this time they actually joined us, and the kids were just so thrilled. It was overstimulating because it was, Nana, look at what I can do. Nana, Grandma, check this out. And so they didn't last very long because they weren't expecting that even from teenagers. Actually this year we have 2 teenagers, but the rest of them are tweens. But same thing, right? So anyways, and then one of the things that Josephine used is she used journaling strips for her journaling. And I don't have a whole lot to journal about this, so I ended up using tiny word stickers that, in my opinion, best represent these 2 ladies. It's awesome when we go to the cabin. We have 4 generations represented at the cabin, and it is just fascinating. We love going into restaurants and letting everybody know that, we're 4 generations deep, and it's just a wonderful feeling that we can still do this for every other year. So anyways, that is my layout for today. I had a blast making this layout, and the hardest part of it was just going to the die cut machine. I mean, really, I had to get off my chair, you guys. So anyways, Josephine, thank you so much for allowing me to lift you today. Be sure to check out the link down below for everyone else that is playing along with May I Scraplift You. It is a playlist link, so it will just have people that add their videos to the playlist. So here are 2 more videos for you guys to go check out on my channel if you're interested. And I will talk y'all all later. And thank you so much. See ya.